Hey everyone, it's Lexi Ariel and welcome back to the channel. Today I am bringing you a speed build. We are building a luxury modern family home here in Willow Creek. And even though it is in Willow Creek, I intend it to go in the new world that is coming out. And of course, y'all probably already know this, but the world is called Newcrest, and I believe it is coming out on Thursday. So I'm excited. Like, the Sims team is really rolling out these updates and just new content. Even though it's like small content, it's still something new. Like, you always get excited for something new, even if it's not the biggest thing. It's still something new. Like, so yeah, so I decided to build a house for the world, and I think it turned out pretty good, my infamous line. But I actually haven't even finished the house. This episode is just gonna be me building the house, and later I will put up the episode where I am furnishing it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the furnishings done by the time Newcrest comes out, so I will be putting this house on the gallery unfurnished, so you can download it now if you want, or you can wait until I am done furnishing the whole house and download it. It's not like I'm gonna like do the furnishings like a week from now or whatever. It will be like hopefully either today or tomorrow I'll get that video up and for y'all guys. So yeah. And one thing I wanted to say, I got this house, like the inspiration behind this house was from me reading this book. I was on this app called Wattpad. I don't know if y'all have heard of the app, but it has like they're not published, but user created books, like stories and stuff. And I was reading this fan fiction. Y'all won't believe who was in this fan fiction, guys. It was an August Alsina fan fiction. And oh dang, what was it? And he owned like a strip club. It was a long story, but it was so good. And like when I read books, I like to picture it in my head like a movie. I don't know if y'all do that, but I totally do this. So it said that he lived in this modern house or whatever, so I was like, oh, let me look up a modern house. And like I found this one house on YouTube, and I was like, oh my goodness, this house is so freaking beautiful. So I just had to recreate it. I will leave a link in the description below if you want to see the house where I got this inspiration from. And y'all guys, y'all should check out Wattpad. Like, Wattpad is like the best app. I swear, I stay on that app all day long. But anyways, back to the house. Right now I'm doing the roofings. I'm not good at roofings, and I apologize if this roof is hideous, but I tried, y'all. I tried so hard. I tried so hard. I know I'm not the best builder. I know that. Like, there's plenty of other like fantastic builders on this on YouTube, like Semi-Lex's house are amazing, but you know, I just try here and there. I try to build a little something. So right now, what are we doing? I have no clue. Oh, I'm just in the walls. I think I start putting the paint on. Oh yeah, we start to put the wallpaper, not the wallpaper. I think I put wood paneling around the house. I think I put it on the whole house. Yes, this is like the base color of the house, and then I use a stone. But before I picked the stone, I wanted the walls, because usually when I build houses, I like to use like 2 to 3 colors, but I didn't know which colors I wanted to use, so I put the windows up first, so that can act as like another layer to the house, you know. So I put these windows up first, and I don't know why I was using the small windows on like the medium height walls. I think those are medium height walls, but I do fix it later. Well, some of them, I mean, I liked how it looked on, I liked how some of the windows looked, but I didn't like how like all of them looked, so I did end up changing a couple of those. Here I'm just picking out a roof. I go with this iron steel roof, I guess that's what it's called. And yeah, and I think it looked really good. I liked how it wasn't too, like, when the sun, when you look above the house, it kind of like blends in with the base of the roof, and I liked it that. I was like, oh, that's awesome. That's so awesome. And this house is kind of plain. It's not, okay, it might not look that plain. Like from the front, it's not a lot of colors. That's what, as I want to say, like it's not that dynamic. What am I trying to say? The structure isn't that, you know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But because the landscaping is like the big part of the house, I wanted to have like a whole new landscaping. And when I saw the house on the website, and when I, from reading the book or whatever, I was like, oh my goodness, like this house is so beautiful. How the front yard is and how the backyard is, like this is amazing. Like I would love to live in a house like that, guys. Like, oh my gosh, that is my dream. But here I am adding the, I think I use a gray brick to the sides of the house that kind of stick out, you know, and I just bring that all around it. Oh. Okay, I have a request for you guys who are still watching the video. Sophia, as you all know, Sophia got engaged recently. Yes, she did. She got engaged recently. And her wedding is coming up. And Sophia is going to need bridesmaids. She's going to need friends. You know, she's going to need people to come to her wedding. Ivy's going to need friends to come to her wedding. You know, Ivy's going to need to bring a date, you know. So if y'all want to be in the wedding special, yes, guys, if y'all want to be in the wedding special video, please submit your Sims into the gallery and just hashtag it Sophia's wedding. We want to do that hashtag. Hashtag it Sophia's wedding and Alexis Ariel Gaming. Yeah, you can do either of those, and I will look for them and I will add y'all Sims to the wedding special. I plan on doing like a machinima type video. Nothing too fancy, but I don't want to just do a regular let's play for it. So hopefully y'all guys will like it. And if you want to have a sim submitted, just use the hashtag, and when it comes time to making the video or whatever, I will look and see who submitted sims and add them accordingly. I don't know if their appearance is going to stay the same completely, because I don't know if we're going to have the same custom content, but I will use, if you give them a name, I'm going to keep the same name as them. I'm going to keep the same like facial structure. I just might change up their looks a little bit. So if you don't mind me changing up the looks of your sims, then go ahead and submit a sim. It should be cool. It should be interesting. And yeah, I hope y'all guys participate, because I need you to. Okay, right here, as I added the fountain or whatever to the ground, it like cut these squares. You see that? And I couldn't put like floor tile over it, which was really annoying. So I end up putting plants there, and hopefully it doesn't look too weird. I think it looks really awesome in the end, because it's like concrete all around, but it's filled with like these plants and stuff. And this, it kind of goes with the theme of the house that I was trying to build from the website. It kind of goes with it. So I was like, oh, okay, this looks pretty decent. This looks pretty cool. So I hope y'all like that, how I added that in there. And right now I'm just adding hedges to the front, and this whole front yard is going to be filled with plants and concrete. There will be hardly any grass that you'll see, because I wanted it to be like a very luxury, it's a luxury modern house, so I want it to be a very fancy and elegant house where you walk into the yard and be like, oh my god, that is so beautiful, oh my god, That is so nice. But as you can see, I try to do a driveway right there, even though there's no cars. Y'all can resize the toy cars and put them there. I was like, I cannot build a house and not have a driveway, guys. Like, oh my goodness, it is so irritating. I hope that gets implemented. What the heck was I about to say? I hope that gets implemented into The Sims 4 sooner or later, you know? Because, I mean, it's a car. You can't live without a car. I mean, you can live without a car, but it's gonna suck, you know? And it sucks that there's no cars in The Sims 4. Okay, so this whole section is just me landscaping this whole yard. I want it to be really simple, so I use like these white flower bushes to go against like the brown and the gray of the house, and I think it contrasts really well, and I really liked it. And then I used the red flower bushes to go against the white, and then it mixed with the green. I was just in love. I was like, oh my god, this house is so beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, so what are we doing now? Still adding plants, adding a couple rocks here and there. I told y'all, like, it's gonna be filled to capacity with plants. Okay, here I add another fountain. Y'all can see how it cuts out. It's so annoying. I don't know why it does that, but I mirror the other fountain on this side, and you can see as I'm building the fountain that it is not in line with the door. I did not notice this, guys, until like after I built the whole thing, but it gets resolved in the end after a lot of times. I had to cut out a lot of parts from this section, even though it doesn't seem like it, because like I first like moved the house over a bit, and then I made the house bigger, and then I was just doing all this stuff. So I was like, oh my goodness, y'all, it is not that hard. So then I just moved the fountain over to the front door, and here we are with this. And here's another part where I was struggling to delete these fences, guys. I could not get these fences to delete for the life of me. Like, I was like, oh my goodness, these fences won't delete. It took me about probably 10 minutes to delete those. I'm just kidding, but it did take me a while. And so here I am redoing the fountain, and I wanted to get rid of those pieces. As you can see, it said nothing to change or whatever. I couldn't put a floor tile there, so those are left empty. And I add some park benches to that little area just to add something. Your Sims can go and sit out there for a little bit and relax next to the fountain. Fancy. So here I go, adding the park benches. It looks pretty good. So that is pretty much the front yard for now, until I furnish it. Until I finish like adding different stuff. But now I'm doing the backyard pool area, and I wanted to do half walls around the pool area, because in the original house, the one where I got the inspiration from, it has like these beautiful stone half walls surrounding like the pool and the house or whatever. But of course there's no half walls in The Sims 4, so I just use these fences. And now I'm building the pool, which I go with like this L shape, V shape, yeah, that shape pool. It's kind of weird, but it is cool. Like it adds like another, you know, shape to the house. I guess that's what I'm trying to show. So here we go. I'm putting the fences back, and now I think I was gonna do it at the corners of the white fence, but it didn't look right, so I ended up deleting that. And I think we do landscaping next. Yeah, here we go. We're adding the smaller fences to the side and making like have a little border, have a little modern squareness to it. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. But here I go, adding the plants that I had did in the front yard to the backyard, and I'm just filling it all in till it's filled in. But another thing I want to say is I want to thank y'all, because I hit 650 subscribers today. Like, just I want to say a couple videos ago, I hit 500 and I'm already at 650, and I owe it all to y'all guys. Like, I'm so glad y'all are like subscribed to my channel and like watching my videos. Like, it's so awesome, and y'all are amazing. Like, y'all are really, really cool. Really, really dope, you know? But I just want to say thank you for subscribing. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe again, because you know you want to join the team, you know, you want to join the family, you know. Come ahead and be a part of this movement. Is that what they say, the rappers say? Be a part of my movement. You know, we starting something new, we starting something different, right? Yeah. But I'm just about done with the landscaping of the house. I'm just adding dirt to where it needs to be. And I want to say we're pretty much done after this. Oh no, we are not done. I still have to do the inside of the house. I have to do the house layout. But I really liked how the windows, you see how the windows kind of do like this X on the ground? I think it's so awesome. I liked how it shined in the house. But here I go. I'm adding the layout of the house. I do add like certain rooms here and there, but I'm not sure this is the same layout I'm gonna have when I furnish the house. I kind of just did that based on the pictures I saw for the house on the website. But I might keep it, I might not. I don't know which rooms are gonna be what. I really just built some. You can see me going like back and forth because I really didn't know what I wanted to do. So if this changes a little bit, just understand that I wasn't completely sure about it. But this is the layout that I have for now, and this is the house that I have for now. So I hope y'all guys enjoyed the video. If you're new, like I said before, go ahead and subscribe and join the movement. And I will see y'all guys in the next video. Bye bye.